on, B. We gonna get this work.
Was specifically targeting the religious exemption.
Right.
So they were saying, we know more than God knows.
They do.
Religion is, yes, brother. And they said religion. Wait, I'm sorry, say it again.
They do.
They know more than what God knows?
Yes.
Okay.
When it comes to science, yes. Yes, they do.
All right. I'll say it this way, brother. Because that's a whole nother topic. But what I'm saying is the right to choose. The right to choose. My only point is the right to choose, brother.
When you bring up the religious kind of waiver, I go straight to New York City. I go straight to New York City.
Let's do it. I went to New York and I was exposed to New York with Robert Kennedy Jr. Yes, yes.
The Hasidic community in New York did not want to take measles shots because of a religious exemption. Right? And
they were bringing the measles from Israel. Yes, they were bringing the measles from Israel.
In Williamsburg, there was a massive outbreak of the measles. Right?
Rockland County, New York.
Purely because of their religious exemption. Right? And New York was furious. All of New York was furious. Right? Even they were starting to look at Hasidic Jews as kind of being like, oh no, those are at the plague or something like that, right? But they were upset. They were mad because here's something which is very simple, very easy, right? It's infringing on anybody's right. It's not kill. You know, it kills people. Measles kills people for sure. It kills kids, right? That's why they want you to get rid of it, right? So
it's a very small number on that one.
So for me, some people think that God is in here. God is out there. We can't understand God. When people say God, they talking about their logic. They talking about their reference points, their intellect, what they believe should be right. They try and project it through a lens like God agrees with you. God don't agree with you.
I don't. That's not what I mean when I say God. No, that's not what I mean, brother. Everything that I say regarding God is dealing with actual proven science, real science. So I don't go. We don't do spookism.
Right, but
we don't believe in the spook God, bro.
It's been proven that measles kills kids, and that
it's
easily
certain vaccines
spreads,
do the same.
Right, that it easily spreads, and that you can halt it immediately, and never have to deal with this again. Right, so that's science.
Man, sit your ass down.
Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to my apostle elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect out there laboring on and believing in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. To you I say Shalom. This is the brother Amawan from the GMA Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakwadash. In this lesson, I want to address this video from this idiot Lupe Fiasco, pretty much telling you that, you know, Esau's his scientists know more than the Most High, which is madness. All right, first and foremost, because how are you going to say that the creation is smarter than the Creator that made it, the one that put his spirit, his thoughts into his own person? All right. The Lord created you, and you're gonna say that the creation is smarter than the Creator, man. That's why the Lord's gotta destroy 2/3 of our own people, because that faithlessness, that atheist spirit, you know, that non-believing atheist spirit that Esau, you know, he walks around with, has not entered into our people, and for you to make a puffed up statement saying that the science knows more than the Most High, man, is madness, man. Okay, but that shows you that the Most High has to get rid of 2/3, man, because there's no way a person like that is gonna make it into the kingdom of heaven. All right, carnal, man. That's straight up carnal madness, nonsense, whatever, man. And you know, not to go on no rant, man, but that just show you that's I gotta continue to say that, man. This is why we're not trying to save all Israel, man, because niggas like that, they need to be purged out, man. Okay. So I'm gonna start here in the book of 1 Corinthians 2:14, and it reads, "But the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned." And Lupe, along with the rest of 2/3 of our people, they cannot receive the things of the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, man, because they're not spiritually discerned. They're carnal. All right. There's nothing that you could do to make them understand spiritual things, because ultimately the Lord has not opened up their spirit, man. These people claim to be woke, because you see Lupe as a quote unquote, conscious rapper, or he's supposed to be woke, knowing on, social issues and all that bullshit. But at the end of the day, like, he's just as lost and a zombie like the rest of the 2/3, man. Okay, they're not spiritually discerned because they walk around in carnality. Okay, so that's why he believes in Esau's science, and he truly thinks that their science trumps the Most High's knowledge, man. Okay, but it says, "But he that is spiritual judges all things, yet he himself is judged of no man. For who have known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai." And that's what sets us apart from the rest of these 2/3 out here, man. Because at the end of the day, we understand the mind of Yahweh Shemel Shai, and with that understanding comes the we know why Esau is the way he is, man. We know why Esau is coming with the deception through the mask or the guise of that vaccine, or Saki the vaccine, to kill you, man. All right, that's the whole point of him pushing this vaccine so hard, because he wants to kill off a great number of people. All right, now you got this idiot Lupe pretty much come out and say that it once, I guess, society starts to open back up, and they're allowed to do concerts and all that madness again, that he says nobody is going to be allowed at his shows without proof of being vaccinated, man. Okay, so that shows you that Esau is using these celebrities, as pawns to further his agenda, to get people, to submit to his will. Okay, but we understand that, hey, these people are not going to, they're not going to understand the spirit, spiritual things, the ways of Yahweh Shemal Shah, man, because they're carnal, man. All right. You can't understand the ways of Yahweh Shemal Shah. It's like the dude said, man. He said, excuse me, that that, yeah, we can't understand God. It's not meant for you to understand God, man, because you're 2/3, man. All right, you are carnal, okay. But us that have been given, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, we understand, the will of Yahweh Shema Shah. We don't know His thoughts. We don't know why the Lord, has done the things He's done as far as creation, things of that nature, But we understand the will of Yahweh Shema Shah through prophecy, being the main thing. Because with that understanding of prophecy, we understand why the things are happening on earth as they are, man. But these people don't understand that, man. Okay? But this is Isaiah 55:8. "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts." And because the people can't understand Yahweh Shem Shah, because they're carnal, this leads them to believe that there is no God, man, because they can't understand, why the Most High, does what He does, man. But we were given the spirit of discernment. We were given the mysteries of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, we understand through prophecy and knowledge, wisdom, understanding why things are happening the way they are, man. But as far as just knowing, well, who created God, and you know what, and all that, I'm not even gonna go into all that. But at the end of the day, it's not for us to know, because you'll bug yourself out, man. But the Lord's ways are higher than the ways of man. All right, His thoughts are higher than the thoughts of man. So you can't understand the Most High ultimately if you're not given the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, we are given the mind of Hamashiach Yahweh Shah, so therefore we understand the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right, this is Romans 9:20. "Nay, but, O man, Who art thou that repliest against Yahweh Shemel Shah? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make another vessel into honor and to another dishonor? With the main point being, who art thou to reply against Yahweh Shemel Shah? Who the hell are you to tell anybody that scientists know more than Yahweh Shemel Shah? That's the agenda Esau is pushing with this new world order to pretty much say that science is the new religion. Science is the new God, man. All right, which when you go into science, man, science means a moth, which means truth. But Esau science, which is pseudoscience, all right, is not real science, man. It's witchcraft, man. Okay, but you got these idiots out here wholeheartedly believing in Esau science, man, and that's gonna lead to your destruction because that same science that he's using via this whole crown 19, Maxine, all right, he's using that in wickedness to destroy you, man. But these idiots don't know that, man. All right, you got these same Israelites out here, pretty much, condemning people. Oh, if you saying you're not gonna take the Maxine, man, hey, you an idiot or so and so, whatever they trying to say, man. But hey, they're idiots, man. Like I said, they're the walking dead. So that's you seeing a dead soul, man. All right. Isaiah 65:2. I have spread out my hands all the day unto a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that was not good after their own thoughts. And that's what 2/3 of our people do, man. All right, they walk in the ways of their own thoughts because in their eyes they think they're righteous, man. They think that their ways are righteous, man. All right, but the scriptures tell you that the heart is deceitful above all things. Who can know it, man? And Yahweh Shemal Shah knows the thoughts of man, which he knows that they're desperately wicked, man. Okay? So you trying to take matters into your own hand, walking after that doest thou will spirit, which is Satan, which is Satanism, man. Alright? You're gonna lead yourself into damnation because you don't understand the will of the Most High, man. And so because you walking after your own thought, after your own lust, that's going to lead you to be destroyed. That's going to lead you to take that Maxine and be destroyed. That's going to lead you to take that chip and be destroyed. You walking in the ways of this world, walking after your own thoughts, man, instead of being instructed in the mind of Yahweh Shemal Shah, you're going to destroy yourself, man. All right? That's why, hey, this truth is only meant for the elect and the 1/3, man. Those that are willing to be instructed by Yahweh Shemal Shah. Because that's what our people lack is proper discipline and order, man. All right. So you trusting in this damn devil to be your voice of reason, not knowing that this devil's whole mo is to destroy you, man. So because your ill-placed trust and faith, man, Yahweh Shemal Shah is gonna give you over to that devil, man. Ultimately, because 2/3 they're destined to be destroyed, man. As it tells you in Zechariah 13:8 and 9, it tells you that in 2nd Ezra chapter 9. All right. All throughout the scriptures, man. All right, these are people that walk after sin. All right, are gonna reap the reward of sin, which is death, man. Okay, but going into Esau and his so-called science. All right, I want to touch on that, man, because these devils are not doing anything beneficial with that pseudoscience, man. All right, so I'm starting here in the book of Job 13:4. It says, "But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value," and that's talking about Esau, the so-called white man, and his science, man. You are forgers of lies and physicians of no value, man, because there's nothing that you do to benefit mankind with your pseudoscience, man. All right, because hey, his science is based off of lies, man. Because when it comes to the pharmaceuticals industry, all right, their whole mo is to keep the world sick and to milk them dry from their money, man. All right, milk them out of their money. Because they have a saying in the medical field, which I bring out all the time, that a patient lost, a patient cured is a customer lost, man. All they care about is money. So when it comes to these doctors, all right, the word doctor means to falsify, man. All right, they're not curing you. They're I believe the word is treating. They're treating you instead of healing you, man. All right, so they do enough to keep you, coming back onto them, man. Because if they wholeheartedly cure you of whatever disease or ailment that you're facing, man, all right, that's another dollar that they lose, man. Okay, so that's why I said that their physicians are no value, because a real physician is supposed to heal you, all right, as it tells you in Sirach 38, man. Okay, but it says jump into this precept in 1 Timothy 6:10. It says, "O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust." And what's committed to our trust is the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah, these scriptures. Avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science, falsely so called. Now, it said to avoid profane and vain babbling and oppositions of science, so falsely so called. So let me go into the blue letter for this word science. All right, bear with me real quick. All right, 1 Timothy. Salaki. Salaki. This 1 Timothy 6:20. I'll read it over. So 1 Timothy 6:20 says, "O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babbling and opposition of science, falsely so called." All right, so going into this word science. Let's see what it says. All right, it says moral knowledge signifies a general intelligence, understanding, going down. Moral wisdom, such as seen in right living. Now Esau is saying that his science is seen as moral in the sense of living right, man. But when you go into certain of his science, let's use the cancer thing for an example. All right, so they tell you in order for you to be healed from cancer, they want you to go and take chemotherapy. Now, when you take chemotherapy, you are being pretty much radiated into a slow death, man. All right, so for you to be healed from cancer, they want you to be put in this machine and be hit with radiation that's slowly killing your body, man. That's weakening your immune system, which is therefore causing the cancer to spread even further. Or another thing of that, they'll want you to be cut, which when you're dealing with cancer, if you cut into your flesh or into the organs or whatever, that causes the cancer to spread, man. All right. But the thing that they won't tell you is that if you have cancer, that means that your body is acidic, and in order for you to kill off those cancer cells, you have to alkaline your body, which will then in turn kill off those cancer cells. Which any disease, it comes from your body being acidic, man. So you have to balance out your pH by making your body more alkaline, man. All right, but according to their science, they're not going to tell you that, man, because hey, the pharmaceutical industry looks down on holistic remedies, man. All right, because the holistic remedies come from the herbs that come from the earth, which Yahweh Shemel Shai has created, man. All right, which precept of that is Sirach 38:4. The Lord have created herbs out of the He have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor him or abhor them. All right, and the medicine they're talking about is the herbs, man. All right, the Lord has given us all the tools that we need to heal ourselves, man. Which a part of that healing as well is praying to Yahweh Shemel Shah. So prayer along with the herbs is what you use to heal yourself, man. Because like I said, man, your body is self-healing, man. All right, but you let Esau's science tell you this, man. Okay, he'll tell you that you need to go to the doctor and be prescribed all these different pills and get shot up with all this stuff, and that's what's gonna heal you, man. Which is nonsense. So I say all this to say this, going back to the Crown 19 maxim, man. So this virus that they have unleashed on the earth, you know, that's supposed to be killing millions upon billions of people, okay? They want to give you a vaccine that, you know, according to their science, the death ratio, uh, uh pretty much the death ratio is, I believe, 2%. So if you catch the Crown 19, you have a 98% chance of recovering, man. Right? But they want to give you a vaccine that's about, I believe they said, from 80 to 90% effective. And you know, my numbers are a little off, man. But just it's in that range of being about 80 to 90% effective, man. But when you take that vaccine, man, it's a bunch of side effects that's come along with that, man. All right, which ultimately they're not telling you that they're prepping you for that RFID chip, man, because what they're doing with it when they rolled out the whole the 5G towers, which coincidentally was around the time when, you know, the Crown 19 started to take place. All right, that's when people started getting sick by a big number, and a lot of those Crown 19 symptoms that were coming out, doctors were coming out and telling you that those are symptoms of radiation poison, man. All right, so you let his science, you know, pretty much dictate what you're gonna do when it comes to taking this vaccine, man. Hey, you people, hey, you better start praying to your how about Shabbat Shah, man. You Israelites, you know, and seeking the Lord, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to escape coming out of this so-called pandemic, man. All right, because at the end of the day, man, this devil is showing his horns, and for anybody that refuses to take part in his plan, man, all right, you are you are seen as a target that he has to eliminate, man. Because this devil's about to show his horns, especially with, you know, this new president-elect Joe Biden, man. He's pretty much, you know, pushing forward this whole scientific agenda, which is, like I said, going forth into the new world order, man. All right. So this is Second Thessalonians 2:4. It says, "Who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he, as a God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God." That's what Esau was doing, pretty much declaring that he is the Most High through his science, man. All right, because science is being upheld as the new religion or the new God, man. All right, he even said that in his acceptance speech whenever he won the election, that we're gonna trust in science, man. All right. So now with all these different new regulations YouTube has come out with, you know, because the truth has been hitting these devils so hard. So if they hear us speaking on you know, against the vaccine, or they hear us, you know, speaking against so-called science, all right, that, hey, our videos get taken down, our pages get striked, you know, all the whole nine, because we're opposing this devil, you know, in his God complex, man. All right, but this devil is about to show his horn to show you that he's about to call himself the Most High, man. All right, and now at the start of that, when he put up his image, you know, of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, so-called white men or Edomites, man, red men. All right, so this is another precept going into you know, Esau pretty much saying that he is the Most High, so he doesn't want to follow the ways that the Most High has set upon his earth, man. Job 21:14. Therefore they say unto Yahweh Bashem shall depart from us, for we desire not the knowledge of thy ways. And that's what these devils have done, and that same mind state has, you know, trickled into our people, man. All right, now you got niggas like Lupe coming out and saying that, you know, Esau, he's higher than the Most High now. That his knowledge, his ways are superior to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, that's madness, man. All right, because now, like I said, that atheist spirit has crept into our people, and you got people pretty much saying that the Most High doesn't exist, man. You know, but it tells you, I forget exactly where at. Pull it up real quick. Book of Psalms, chapter 14, verse 1. The fool have said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt and have done abominable works. There is none that do of good. Okay? So it says the fool in his heart has said there is no God, man. All right, so these damn dummies, these idiots, these demons out here are professing that there is no God but Esau. That's what they're pretty much saying, man. All right, and they said that in the past, man. All right, we have no God but Caesar. Okay, so these same idiots are going and putting Esau up to be the Most High. But what this devil is about to do is show his horns to our people and show you that he's indeed Satan. Okay, he's not the Most High. He's Satan, man. All right. Jumping back, 2 Thessalonians 2:7. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he now, it's like only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So the Most High is going to allow this devil to roll on our people to show these devils, to show these idiots out here that he is the devil and that he's coming to kill you. All right. It says until he be taken out of the way, man. Until the Most High, steps in, for his elect. That's why reason he's doing this, is so that this devil can be taken out, so the elect can be sealed all the way and be delivered, man. Excuse me. It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, which he's being revealed through the men of the Lord, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah, all right, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. He's being consumed with the spirit of his mouth because you got the men of the Lord out here bringing out this truth, exposing this devil to be, Satan, man, to be shown that he is no God. He is a man. He is a devil, man. All right. And he's going to destroy with the brightness of his coming when he cracks them clouds with the innumerable host of angels and destroys this place, man. All right. Even him who is coming is after the workings of Satan with all power, signs, and wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish. All right. And that's what Esau is doing. He's coming with the workings of Satan, man. All right. He's about to put out all this left hand, his left hand knowledge that he has accumulated up until this point. All right, and he's starting to showing with his media, with his so-called science, and he's duping the people to pretty much get prepared to take that vaccine so they can die off, man, because these devils, through their deceitfulness, tell you in plain sight. All right, Bill Gates told you in plain sight at that TED talk years ago that if they do a good job of vaccinating the people, that the world's population shall decrease. All right. Nobody took heed to when he said that, man. They just clapped their hands and thought, he's so smart for saying that bullshit. But at the end of the day, all right, they're going to show you that they're coming. They're coming with the workings of Satan, man. All right. It says because they receive not the love of the truth that they might be saved, man. And 2/3 of our people have not received the love of truth, man. Because it's destined for them to be wiped out, man, because they're so far gone that the Lord can no longer help them. And as anybody that takes that vaccine, all right, the Lord is going to destroy you, man, because once you take that vaccine and your DNA and your RNA begins to be corrupted and changed due to them loose fires that's in the needles, all right, the Lord's going to have to destroy you, man, because he has no longer any use for you, man. All right, he made you perfect the way that you were created. So if you allow Esau to change up, what you are on a molecular level, all right, the Most High has to get rid of you, man. Okay, you're of no use to him, man. Okay, so this is Psalm 94:20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frame of mischief by law? All right, are we supposed to be having any dealings with Esau? Hell no, man, because what he's doing through his laws, man, his ways, all right, is framing the world for a giant fall, man, because in his facade of trying to heal the world, trying to make the world a better place, man, what he's really doing is depopulating the world through mass death and destruction, man. All right, because this devil, all right, he is the son of perdition, man. All right, he's the son of destruction, man. All right, as it tells you in the old school Planet of the Apes movie, man. All right, he is that beast, man. All right, beware of him, man. Beware of this devil, man, because through his laws, man. All right, he is shaping the world for a great destruction, man. Okay, Because what he's done with his laws, man, he took away religious exemption. He's planning on taking away your job and you know all your possessions. You know your pretty much free will, if you want to call it that, if you don't abide to his demands, man. All right, and you people are gonna see soon come when this devil starts to show his horn that hey, we warned you, man. All right, but because of your pride, you're not gonna see it until it's too late, man. And that's gonna be your judgment at that point, man, because you misplaced your trust, man. All right, I'm gonna end with this, man. Give me 1 second. All right, this is the book of Psalms 118, verse 9. I'll start at 8. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in princes. And why? Because if we got our trust in how about Shemal Shah, he will never fail us, man, because he's the true living power, man. He's gonna protect his men, all those that have their faith and that are fighting for him, man. All right. But if you have your confidence trusted in man, all right, you're gonna see how far that gets you, man. Because this devil, you know, he can't even save him damn self, man. All right. So you thinking that he's coming for your betterment, you know, to save you. He can't save himself from his own destruction, man. So why the hell would you place your trust in that, man? All right. The same devil whose sole purpose to be on this earth is to bring wickedness, death, and destruction, and ultimately kill you, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. All right, you gonna put your trust in him, all right? But hey, that's gonna be to your own detriment, man, because you can't see. Hey, the first in line they wanted to get the vaccine is so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, man, showing you, knowing that this vaccine was rushed in production because according to their science, they tell you that a vaccine is supposed to you know be made within like I believe they say about 5 years, 5 to 10 years. Like I said, if my numbers are off, you can correct me. But this vaccine was created in less than a year. Why is that? Because they're Operation Warp Speed. They're ready to bring in this new world order, so they want to start killing people as quickly as possible, man. All right, and if you are not protected by that hedge of protection from you, how about Shemal Shah? You gonna be caught out here, man. That's why scriptures tell you it's better to trust in the Lord, man. All right, because the Lord is what's gonna keep us safe in that day. He's gonna make sure that we're fed, that we're protected, that we're gonna have everything we need in the time of trouble, man. Because how about Shemal Shah is the one looking after us, man, not no fucking man. All right. So with that, I'm gonna close this out. I pray this was edifying. Until next time, I want to say, call Halam like Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kwakwadash. Double honor to my apostle, others, a great millstone on top of this truth, and that rule well.